on the other side. Gonna try a little bit more. Huh? My light on? Weird. Yeah, looks alright. Okay, yep. Let's see. Red Cloud's doing good. Malix is streaming. Okay. Okay. Let's jump right in, huh? Oh, I might have hit the bug one. Oh, so I don't know if these videos are going to be as good. 'Cause the more I practice, the more like calm I stay. That's like the trick, is you just gotta be super zen, and it helps if your controller is plugged in too. Alright, that's probably loud for everyone else too. It's okay. First one's just warm up. Gonna be late, yeah, something like that. You gotta tune in, you gotta dial in. I've been playing off stream. Taking my socks off. Getting ready to sweat. Getting ready to stress. We're gonna put in a bit of an effort. We're gonna be on for maybe an hour, we'll see. Gotta keep an eye on my phone. Yeah. Calming, not getting stressed. I can get pretty far most of the time. Still not close to done. Like halfway or further. Further than halfway. Halfway through backwards. So 75% there. So I'm making progress. Like, a lot of it is just not jumping too much, but not getting sluggish. That, not panicking once you do mess up. Like that. That's progress right there. The fact that I just like dropped, didn't just start jumping and jump into the dude. I'm gonna pull us in a little bit. I'm gonna let me zoom in a little, or me lean in a bit. Oh, okay. Ooh, changing my head distance actually messes me up. You gotta get dialed in. It's a hardcore game. I'm a kind of a hardcore person. Ooh, I knew I should have jumped there, and I didn't. You don't have enough time to like not make decisive. Yep, you know, like your brain will be like, "Oh, should I?" And then you failed. Just gotta do it, and you gotta keep doing. And then it kind of sets in, right? This little path is pretty easy now. I can get through that. I shouldn't be jumping like that. But also, oh, that's one problem. If you go the easy route, I have a tendency of jumping right there, and I missed the guy. It's alright, we won't get back this far anyway, right? You're gonna fail this run. My greatest fear is that I'm gonna beat this game when I'm not streaming. I want it to be on stream. Like, I want, like, see you could do it. I did it. You can beat it. I know it's stupid hard. But here we are. Doing things that are stupid hard for the sake of doing them. And we can, like, revel in that as humans. You know? Do you know? If you don't know, you don't know. But if you know, you know. See, at one point like I'd be freaking out at this point because I was so stressed about being so far. So I'm getting better. It's about being chill. Remembering sometimes I need to not jump. Oh, yeah. But like I said, it's not gonna be as entertaining. I'm not gonna be like, I don't know, just getting better at my game means I'm gonna be less entertaining at my game. I don't know. This is a weird form for it to take, but this is like a super like Zen game, I think. This is a game made by a Taoist, right? By a Buddhist, practicing Buddhist and Taoist. Practicing meditator. That's probably a better descriptor. A little bit of Stoicism thrown in there. Lots of Theravada Buddhism. With a... Oh my gosh, that's not good. Okay, whew, okay. We're not... It's not over yet. That's over though. I jumped too soon. That was a good run. I was... See? It takes a couple hours. It takes some hours. And you still gotta be able to, like, you have to get this weird balance of calm and attention. You can't be too chill, but you can't be too dialed in. It's hard. It's hard to... The middle way is razor thin, right? Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna make it the hard way, because then I might jump. Oh, that's still pretty hard. That bell right there almost gets me. Here we go. I'm feeling good. That beehive used to be a little lower, and I would have hit it. So I got my first piece. We're doing good. Oh, we let that Om set in. I hear that in my sleep now. I need to turn back on though. Okay. This is kind of an easy level as long as you don't like you can go too high and then you're gonna hit those guys. So just chill, and if you that's the second time I've gotten right there. Ooh, do we just throw people bones? I'm starting to like be in the mode where like, okay, we'll throw some more bones. Right? This game could handle a fewer opportunities to just wreck yourself, huh? Let's be nice. There we go. And then we go to there. Pop you guys here and there. That's our good deed for the day. I'm gonna keep... Yeah, see, like if you're just up and jumping, you're gonna hit these guys. And there's another one here that you can easily go right into. You can jump over it though. I'm not super mean. But even here you need on the back run, if you're going too high, it's the middle way. The middle way is the way. The middle way is razor thin. This is a rough part. Sometimes you hit and just jump and you're like, no, I've got to go backwards. That's one thing about the game I haven't utilized or figured out how to gamify properly. That's what I think my next level pack will be focusing on, is trying to figure out how does getting into these multiple solid platforms, right? Having solid platforms be more of an obstacle, or maybe like cave tunnels where there's like crossovers and loops, or more like, you know, multiple coming togethers. More things like level 5, the final level, where you have a top and a bottom, but they kind of intertwine. I don't know. but there is like I learned a lot, and if I was letting myself, I would scrap everything and start over fresh from what I like. Like this is my least favorite level. The trees are boring, right? It's like level 2 is one of my. Oh, I'm not playing the game, but anyway, this is decent content. Me describing my game, but yeah, this is a lot of what I had pictured when I was like first imagining up the game. This right here, I did notice last time I was playing. This is like a superfluously high thing, right? If I put it here, and then we go to the roof, that's still superfluously high, right? There's like nothing, you can't go from here to there. You would need some intermediary here and some intermediary here. So we need a cat, right? Like that's, so if we're I don't know. That's what that tells me right there. That's like I either need it to be just another flat thing, and even then that would make a good cat spot. Making the game harder as I'm making it easier. Okay. Obstacles, cat. So it's easier to hit coming this way, I think. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want it in the middle of the. Just it looks, unnatural for a cat to be like sleeping in the dead center. Oh, I'm wondering if that's a source of one of my issues. Actually, let me look at this guy right here. You look fine. It just like I swear, 2 out of like 100 jumps. So 1 out of 50. I jump and I should go like 24. That's 24 right here. 2 of these blocks. That's 12 pixels per block. So 24 is a jumpable height, but 36, 3 blocks is not, right? And there are times where I will jump up here and I jump and I don't make it to this top bit, which is I've played this game a lot and it's happened to me like maybe 4 times total. And it's like I've like run it through and just run into this cat over and over again, just practice like, okay, if I just go straight, is it that or is it a weird jumping? There was also one time it's happened to me in the entire playthrough of this game where I'm running and I ran into one of these bottom boxes. And hundreds of times I've gone over them, my character, and it was fine. And just one time it registered a collision for some reason, and I went in there real close and I looked, and it was 5. Let's take another look at it just to make sure. It was one of these bottom guys, so we're gonna look at all of them. So it was gonna go to obstacles. Okay, so these are 6 pixel cubes. This gives us a little more freedom in the obstacle department. So it's not even until here. It was here. Okay, so let's look at collision. Yeah, that's not rotated in any way. Where is that show? Okay, rotation 0, right? There's the number that I can look at. Okay, so right there's the number. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully players don't run into this thing. Because that sucks. But whatever. I don't know. Maybe if I keep making it a tiny bit easier. Oh, I don't know. I have a hard time. I know it's beatable. That's the thing. It's not that it's not fair. It's just hard. And that's important, right? That it's fair. I was watching Thor play Helldivers today, and he was admittedly tired, but also he's a dev, right? He's gonna play games that he doesn't like, and he's gonna like figure out why, right? And he's not enjoying Helldivers as much as he was before the latest patch, right? And so what have they changed? What's going on? What are the factors that are feeling not good? And it's just the general lack of consistency. And that is very important, consistency. Like when Demon Souls first came out, before even Dark Souls, there was a game called Demon Souls. Demons Souls, but not an apostrophe, multiple demons, souls. It's like demons and souls. I don't know. It was a weird title. But it was like a brutally, like, there were just like skeletons around corners that already had their axe up and were ready to just like chop you in corners, right? It was like brutally unfair, but it was also incredibly consistent, right? Like you could wiggle around places and like wall hack things, like, and I don't know, it was just maybe hacking things isn't a great example of how things are consistent, but I don't know, just the rules, there weren't invisible walls, right? Like, oh, okay, that's previously, oh, I elongated that branch so that I would have died at this point. So we're making it a little easier. Yow! That's the first time in a long time I've missed that one. That's the thing. You gotta stay dialed in enough, but not so much that you're stressing. It's a weird type of panic meditation, right? The kind I live in. I'm not looking enough. Okay, dial in. Ooh, I don't like being down here. There we go. I let it make me want to go too high. If I just... So the only difference between the top and the bottom row on this ending of the level, because you can hop on the trees, is like now I have a series of 4 jumps, 2 of which are difficult, coming right here. And once I get past those, it's the same thing. So I've cleared the hard part of the level, really. Now we get it. We did it. Now we just gotta stay not too low and not too high. And allow ourselves to drop down from a lot of these branches instead of jumping. Oh, that feels so... I love that I got that so timed out, or so distanced out. It's not a super easy jump, but it's totally doable at this... Yow! I was panicking, I was starting to spam. How are we doing? Okay. I'll still die on that first villager. So it's interesting. It requires some precision, right? There aren't huge margins of error, and there's lots of fatal error opportunities, right? Like, There's a lot of yellow things on the screen. It's the yellow things that you need to dodge, right? That's the visual design is trying to tell you. Red is safe, which is kind of weird, but the ninja has a red band on his head, so it's kind of, you know, your marker, you associate red with the ninja, right? So instead of danger, you are the danger. Right? And it's the yellow that is our warning color. Right? And your eyes can kind of blur a bit, and it's seeing platforms, it's seeing yellow things that it needs to avoid. I'm going too high. I can be much lower. Every time. Every time. I need a compilation of just me like barely dodging that bell. And it's just feeling so good. Okay. Recollect. Chill. Oh, I haven't tested that bottom route very much, but I don't know. Like, I believe like a big part of a successful game is it's important that the meta should kind of reward the player, but if the meta is too important, like you're just dictating how they have to play the game instead of like giving them wiggle room and space to succeed that's different than the way you necessarily want them to, but also to have like a clear meta and to understand what that meta is, right? So this game's meta is the middle way. That's that when I designed this, I tried that's generally the easiest, that's got the fewest yellow things, is in the middle. And there are a few parts where you just need to not jump and you'll be fine. I don't know. Whew, 20 minutes in, we're doing good. I don't know if we've made it halfway yet. We will this time. Oh, this is another good one. As long as you just stay chill, it's pretty easy. The way back is a little harder than the way forward. It's just going backwards, it's hard. Jumping too early and too late on the way back is easier, because you're acclimated to the other timings of things. Oh, this is where I start to get invested, and when I'm invested, I'm stressed. Ah, way, do without doing. Ain't that easier without that cursed bell? Oh, I was spamming and it was okay. Oh! Oh my gosh, I need to stop just jumping. I don't know these levels that well going this way, right? I've got all this practice and all this comfort at this point. But I'm starting to be out of my comfort zone. Okay. I think I've done this level backwards maybe 5 times. I've done it like 3 or 4 times doing it while I was designing the level. I go like it can be done forward and back. I do that every time when I make the levels, but like it's just so much different than making it consecutive. How quickly do I throw something at you? feel pretty quick. Middle way, middle way. Oh. Wait, why didn't the sound stop? Oh, we found a bug. We're the farthest we've ever been, and we found a bug. Okay, so level 3. Let's make a note. Let's go. Okay. Level 3 got goal and boom remain. Okay, let's see if I can continue, if it's gonna stop. No, okay. That's a little distracting. Okay. So, let's see here. Okay. So, on you. Here we go. Object. Let's look at the parent. Destroy. Collect goal ambient volume 0. Okay, so does this have its own? Shoot, what piece is it? It's piece 3, I think. Okay. Oh, it's got its own destroy? Okay, well that's what's happening. Do they all have their own destroy? Okay, they do. Play sound goal. Call parent event. Yeah, that makes sense. Call parent event. Check win. Okay, let's just double check all these guys then. Destroy call parent event. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and now 4. Destroy call parent event. Boom, boom, boom. Destroy call parent event. Boom, boom, boom. And destroy. Okay, so it was just. Whew, man. I might practice a little. Alright. The middle way is. Oh, okay, so getting to the middle way there is difficult. Is that cat necessary? I would argue no on that way, but we did add that cat, right? And so so this cat right here, this is a good cat, I would say, because it's got plenty of time before and after it, meaning whether you're coming this direction or that direction, there's still time to register and know that you're on this plane that's going, right? So in my head, I know okay, I need to get it to the middle path, right? And I haven't provided a great, I don't know, you start here, you might get from there to there, but probably not. You're probably not going to get up there. You might start climbing here, but even then, you're back on the ground. So I hopped here and I hopped again, in my mind thinking like, okay, I need, because if otherwise you just drop and you might, yeah, I think the drop is enough of a punishment right there. And we still have this bell coming up in our middle way. Oh, I didn't charge my guys. My ears. Okay, hopefully they don't they don't plug great sometimes. Sometimes they just like hop in and out a bunch. We'll see. We'll see. Can you still hear me? Yep, okay, you can still hear me. Oh, let's see. Still no one watching. Oh. Alright. Well, we'll see. They might be going in and out. I'm hearing blips and bloops. It's like doo 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 in and out because the wire's not perfectly great. Even though it's brand new, right? That's the way. Okay, so another cat, but we established that I think that's a good cat where even if you're ascending, trying to stay the middle way, you jump here and realize, oh, I gotta jump again, or you don't jump, which is good, and that will lead to there, which is also good. That might be a problem. Maybe you want to jump. Ooh, that's getting a little dicey. Still, there's just like boop 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 boop. This is hell. This is hell. Just let them die. If they die, I'll stop playing. That'll be my goal, my time limit. Whether I need to stop playing for other reasons or my headphones die. It's gonna be the run that I beat the game that my headphones die. Yes. Just do without doing. Way woo way. Be like water. Content with the low places that others disdain. To be soft and flexible is to be an agent of life. To be hard and brittle is to be an agent of death. Just spout my wisdoms to anyone who will listen. Foolishness. Wise words do not impart wisdom to the unwise. I need to pay attention. I was looking somewhere else when I pressed A. Oh, that guy though. That guy always worries me. You have to have confidence, but also if you don't pay perfect attention, you can totally miss those jumps on those villagers. But if you lose confidence, they're like twice as likely. easier. Oh, that's not good. Okay, well, here we go. Oh, that's a rough one. That's the first time I've hit that though. I've only run that route like 15 times though, so it's not a lot. It may sound like a lot to some. It's not a lot of times to run a route in this kind of game. Oh, I wonder how many. What? I bet you I've hit 100 routes or 100 times running through this first level. Oh, this is such a good level. It flows nicely down here. Towards the end, it's got like this nice crescendo. Because there's a lot of spots where you can drop from the very top to the very bottom. And a lot of times that's not the case in the earlier part of the level. I don't know, it's good. I should pay attention for these hard jumps, but there we go. We just made them. Now it's behind us. Soon, it will be in front of us again. As is the way. Oh, that's a little tricky. Oh, 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 oh. I am playing my game. I'm not sick of it yet. I don't know. I think I made a good game. I'm having fun. I mean, this is cool. I'm getting lots of shorts out of footage that I'm making. Ah! It's okay. It doesn't really matter. Blah-blah-dee-daws. That's how we laugh the day away in the merry old land of Oz. Is that too close to the original? Am I gonna get in trouble? I know my voice is just angelic. Oh, I end up down here a lot, but it's easy. It's nice. There's like multiple opportunities to get back up. And in the first level, I remember it was a lot of me learning how. Like, once you got to the bottom, it seemed like you were kind of stuck on the bottom, and I didn't want that to necessarily be the case. Because then it's just best to learn the bottom route, right? Like, there needs to be a reason to not learn the bottom route, because it's harder, and it's actually easier, safer, if you can learn this middle route, the middle way. My Buddhist game. Theravada Buddhist, like the did I stutter kind of Buddhism. Just, I guess Zen Buddhists are pretty gnarly too. They'll like come out of the bushes and whack ya. That's what this game is. Just a sudden swap to the face with a switch for no reason. From a loving and caring person. No. They're doing it because they love you. I don't like the pressure on my head that these headphones create, but I don't think I will ever be still enough to have a microphone in front of me. I'm always gonna need. I bought these, but they work, just the headset doesn't work. It like cuts in and out really bad. Maybe if I readjusted them, if I reset my audio filters to 0, or if I found a way to save my audio filters and then load up a new loadout, which I'm sure I could do, probably. I could learn how to do that. Nice and quiet. So that was the first time I had successfully This isn't good. Shoot. I just need to go the whole route at this point. I don't want to. Okay, yeah, here we go. Whew, okay, we survived. We're okay. Take two. See, that's another thing. I think this is more okay than I like. I didn't give a lot of opportunity for this to happen in the game. It's more like hardcore, don't fail. You're gonna have. There's just a lot of yellow things thrown at you. But having to repeat things that aren't quite as hardcore hard might also be fun, right? So that might also be another direction that I explore in Sapphire's statue. Quest for the Sapphire statue. And then Ruby, I'll probably go back to being hardcore. I don't know, we'll see. Because the one stipulation I think is that I have to beat the game, right? I have to beat it myself if I'm gonna put it out there. What level are we on? I think we're on the Lake Town. Okay. Yeah. It's okay. Oh, okay. Well, I just got called. Yeah. That's let's see if my audio is still going. Let's close you. How we doing? We're still here. All right. Well, everybody, I gotta go.